Well, let's go across to Ritu now to talk about Paytm this morning. Ritu, over to you.
Well, NPCI has granted the Paytm parent entity 197 Communications approval to participate in UPI as a third-party payment application provider under a multi-bank model just ahead of today's deadline for the bank to wind down its activities. Now, there are 4 banks that are going to act as payment service providers: Axis Bank, Yes Bank, HDFC Bank and SBI. Between them, they will handle the UPI volumes. They'll, of course, be earning a fee for facilitating settlements and get access to a float that will be available in these accounts and the bigger access to merchants, of course. Separately, NPCI has said that Yes Bank is going to be acting as the merchant acquiring bank for both existing and new UPI merchants for 197. Now, if you recall, Paytm had said that about 20% of its total 4 crore merchant base has accounts only with Paytm Payment Bank. So these will have to get shifted to Yes Bank. And of course, any new merchants that they acquire, Yes Bank will be the bank for them. So in a way, Yes Bank is the key beneficiary from this action from RBI against Paytm Payment Bank because it gets access to this merchant base that it can cross-sell financial products to. For Paytm, of course, some churn is expected in the merchant customer base. Customer retention is going to be very important to watch out for. Morgan Stanley says they will watch out for updated commercials as Paytm Payments Bank's business moves to other banks. UBS says its base case is a 15 to 20% churn in the merchant and customer base, along with some loss in GMV. It expects Paytm's share in digital payments to come down to 17% in FY25, expects a decline in loan disbursements to 2% and in revenues as well. And similarly, Jefferies is expecting an 88 to 15% hit to payment value and app usage.
Absolutely. And it's up 5%. I mean, so the high, I think, on Paytm was about 500 and it came off all the way to about 350. Today, it's a 5%. That's a daily move, basically, the daily filter.